Hey, I'm here at my very favorite December volunteer opportunity, and it got me thinking about a conversation I recently had with someone who had just lost a loved one. This is a really hard time of year to be feeling grief. Maybe you've just lost a loved one, or maybe you're estranged from loved ones, or maybe it happened earlier this year, but this first holiday season, it's always really tough. So I have some advice on what you can do to cope with grief during this holiday season when most people are just excited and happy and feeling the love. The first thing that you can do is help somebody else, volunteer, give back. Now, there are a lot of reasons that this works. Actually, when I was researching for my thesis that turned into my first book, The Giving Prescription, I found that there are 5 ways that giving back and volunteering work to help us heal from trauma. So it's practical stuff like it just gets you out of the house, right? It interrupts the pattern that you may have been in, all the way to it really helps us get perspective. It helps us see that we're not the only ones who are struggling or maybe feeling grief. So give back and help somebody else. That it actually can play a role in strategy number 2 that I'm going to tell you about, and that is you want to create a new tradition. A lot of the holiday season is filled with traditions, and those traditions may feel awkward or uncomfortable or really sad now that your loved one isn't in your life anymore. So what you want to do is come up with one new tradition. Don't forget the old ones. You're probably going to participate in all the old ones, but they're going to feel different. So what you want to do is acknowledge that they're going to feel different, but by creating a new tradition, it's okay that everything feels different, right? All those old traditions, they're going to feel different. And by creating a new tradition, that again interrupts that pattern of, oh, I'm doing all the old traditions, but it doesn't feel the same. Well, you throw a new tradition in there, and of course it doesn't feel the same. So that helps color the whole holiday season and all those traditions by doing something new. And it also helps your brain recognize that you're going to, somewhere down the line, you're going to be able to have enjoyable new experiences in the world again, even through your loss and your grief. It tricks your brain into realizing that someday that's going to be possible when you create a new tradition, even while you're still honoring your old ones. So if you're going through some grief this holiday season, if you're missing somebody in your life, what you can do is volunteer and give back, and also create just one new tradition to add into your season this year. When you do those things, it helps you get perspective and helps you participate in the holiday season while still honoring your loved one.